prime time picks. I'll say again, prime time picks. They're on a 25-5 run, and the members are cashing in big. Trust me when I tell you, man, if you ain't rocking with the primetime picks, you already losing. You know, the big baller has never lost. So stop watching and join now and start winning and grinning. I say again, primetime picks, you can't go wrong.
To be a young team, average 24 years age, they didn't show any quit in that 29-point deficit in that first half. And if you're going to nitpick with the Thunder, which their dad has just been shown time and time again, as Scotty Pippen Jr. picks up where he left off in that first half in Game 3. Regardless, going forward, whether this is a Game 4 or they're extending the series, they got to find their rhythm from beyond the arc.
Scotty Pippen Jr. has really stepped into that point of attack defender role since the absence of Jalen Williams as Aldama dials up a three. Pippen Jr. was just so good the other night, especially in the first quarter. 14 of those points. Beautiful setup. Hartenstein gets his first basket.
And they're doing a great job of that. And Coach Isolo talked about how they need to shoot from beyond the arc. And Aldama has provided that. Let's see if Bane can knock down. He had the oohs and ahs of the crowd.
So just over 3 minutes gone by. SGA chiseling his way to the cup. And the Grizzlies at this end 6 of 9 from the field. Jackson backing down Dort. Turns that soft little touch.
They're going to have to go with the smaller lineup, the Thunder, and Jaren Jackson Jr. has to take advantage of it.
80. Right into the hands of SGA. Just a tough bounce for Memphis. Isolo gave him the details of what happened in that series.
The Penny Hardaway step back.
He is a legitimate NBA historian. Guy was obsessed with the league with his younger brother. Good-looking stroke. Williams from deep. And OKC makes it a one and done. So we come up on the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. Oklahoma City trying to fight through some early three-point struggles. And look at Hartenstein.
Big commits to guard, driving Hartenstein, getting the offensive rebound.
There's a steal. SGA top 5 in the league this season. Extra pass, Wallace, then they get it to the Wiggins into the corner. Follows his own miss as we are inside of the 3-minute mark left in the quarter. Caruso, the spin, wraparound feed, Wallace. Just before Christmas Eve. Wanted to lock him up to make sure he does not hit free agency as SGA continues his offensive onslaught. Another team coached by Mark Daignault. Shot clock down to 7. Jackson drops, steps, and Holmgren knocked it loose.
I don't like the position that they're putting.
What? And that time misses badly. Threw up an air ball 3 in the first quarter.
And that right there is the difference.
And then went on to win 68 games this season. Tremendous interior defense. And look at Caruso flying in with his help defense.
Great job in transition, not giving up on the play, as we've seen time and time again.
Isaiah Joe had to get that trajectory up a little more over Edey. Offensive rebound. Wallace, and then it's Caruso. Chet Holmgren, who's been quiet so far, haven't needed much from him yet. Now to Wallace on the attack, going right into the chest of Edey, who bounded the shot. Desmond Bane again, but just look how hard they make you work. Boy, beautifully done, Bane! So Memphis, boy, you look at the stat sheet. They're shooting 50% from the field without Ja Morant. Boy, beautiful Euro step. Concho the take. Amazing pass, Bane! Boy, smart pass.
By the Grizzlies with the extra possessions.
Isaiah Joe, smooth stroke from deep. As SGA misfires, and both teams still looking for their first points of this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander red hot to start with just one attempt in the second quarter. Jackson had it, and again, those loose balls, those 50-50 balls, OKC just seems to win every one.
That has been the story of the series.
SGA high off glass.
Did you see that? 8 minutes and 42 seconds into the third.
Pippen Jr. Hartenstein to steal. 3-on-1 run out. Holmes to the rack. Nasty finish. A rising star coach in the international game in Europe. Will he be given a full off season to see what he can do with this group? Desmond Bane, tough little leaner.
Bane keeping him within 5 right there. Tough mid-range. Nice block. Shot well from beyond the arc. Efficient. 5 of 7. His contribution, 6 rebounds, 14 points.
Boy, Wiggins, boy, got Conchar on his heels.
There just seems to be a lid on the 3-point basket. 27 attempts, only 4 makes from beyond the arc.
Boy, how impressive has he been? Scotty Pippen Jr.
Scotty Pippen Jr. is playing himself, like you said, into a prominent role.
SGA goes left hand. Williams out to Jackson for the reset. Again, Triple J playing a lot of time on the perimeter. Here comes Pippen Jr. Holmgren swallows him up. And look at Chet running the break. Wiggins the finish.
Your role players have gotten you to this point. Now it's time for the stars to take over. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Bane. Right on cue. Jaren needs to live.
Here's Caruso, the trailer. Well sealed off by Aldama. Hartenstein, contact, and hits.
Working to try to get to his spots, but the Thunder defense, their help side, their nail help, preventing him from playing one-on-one.
Pippen! Scotty Pippen Jr. has 26. And Isaiah Joe.
It's not taking points off the board, and you're not getting possession of that ball back.
Williams elevates and hits. Dort was not selected as a finalist for the Defensive Player of the Year award. Another season he got tremendous at that end. SGA connects. Pippen flailing at it, and Holmgren clears. 7-point game. Williams transition 3, and he hits.
He's been extremely efficient playing off of the closeout.
SGA pulls it back and hits. Here comes Vince Williams into the corner. Aldama. Williams from deep. That's good. Inside of 2 minutes, here comes Pippen into the corner. Aldama got it. Here comes Pippen, quickly getting the deuce right back.
And
maybe one last gas for the Grizz. SGA trying to turn out the lights, could not. Pippen Jr. weaves his way underneath. Holmgren picks his pocket. And then contact on the foul
for the Grizzlies.
Boy, what a sequence for Holmgren. The 22-year-old comes up with the steal and then the free throws. Hasn't been a big statistical game, but what a contribution right there.
And you don't need a 3 on this possession.
Bane fouls it nonetheless. He misses. Dort has it. He's fouled. And he has never looked back. One of the heart and soul players for this franchise.
And Dort rights his wrong and closes it.
40 seconds. Jackson. Good close by SGA. Here comes Bane, the drive and kick. Williams. That's good.
This Grizzlies team, let's see if he can do it on this possession.
This enables the Grizz to play straight up here. They don't have to foul. Gilgeous-Alexander steps back and buries it. Do they have any more magic left up their sleeve? Desmond Bane, deep 3, and he buries it. Boy, interestingly, Jaren Jackson on the bench as the contact is called quickly. Crazy finishes in NBA playoffs. How does this one end?
And the question is, foul that they had to give.
Memphis trying to extend their season. Bane, clean look, and they're going to get the contact before the shot. With everything going through Desmond Bane's mind. That's the first 2-point game.
On the block out right here. Bane's got to miss this.
Bane off contact, knocked around, and it is over in Memphis. Boy, the Grizzlies fight hard, but Oklahoma City holds.
Prime time picks. I'll say again, prime time picks. They're on a 25-5 run, and the members are cashing in big. Trust me when I tell you, man, if you ain't rocking with the primetime picks, you already losing. You know, the big baller has never lost. So stop watching and join now and start winning and grinning. I say again, primetime picks, you can't go wrong.